What's up today, my fellow man soldiers? Okay, before I start this video, there's a few things I would like to speak to you guys about. One of the things is I know that I was going to do some Dallas Cowboy gameplay for you guys with the new Emmitt Smith as well as with the new Ezekiel Elliott. Just so you guys know, I did just finish it up. I got to do the editing and stuff. And the reason why I didn't get it out to you sooner is because, first of all, I was very, very busy. And another reason is because when I actually got on and played, I was lagging a lot to where I couldn't even get a good gameplay. But even the two videos that I did, you're going to tell like during the gameplay that I was still lagging. Like I had to make something out of nothing, but I was eventually able to, force a few rage quits, but I could imagine how much better I would have been able to play and make it more better for you guys if I wasn't going to be lagging. So I just want to get that out the way real quick, just so you guys know you will be having a gameplay by tomorrow. Let me do the editing and all that, and I'll get it out to you guys tomorrow. So just stay tuned for that. But anyways, the purpose of this video is to let you guys know. Just stay tuned too. I'm gonna do this video, and then at the end I want to share something with you guys. It may interest some of you guys, it may not, whatever the case may be, but I want to share with you guys. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. This is not a Dallas Cowboy lineup video, but I will show you real quick just so you guys know. This is actually going to be about my main team, but because I am on the Dallas Cowboy squad, I just wanted to let you guys know that I actually put sprinter, like majority of my players got sprinter now. I got 30 out of 30 sprinter, and the big reason for that, let me go ahead and go to my main team now, is because I felt even on my Cowboy team as well as on my regular team, is that you actually have to have good acceleration on certain players. Like for instance, like there shouldn't be Brawler on Emmitt Smith in my opinion, because look at let me show you the difference. Now that I have actual sprinter on him, look at, he gets 98 acceleration. I could have sworn it said 99, but apparently it's not. I think Ezekiel Elliott got 9. It was one of those. Someone got 99. But anyways, whatever the case may be, the whole thing is that you need that acceleration in order to get the player to move faster to get to that 99 speed. That's what acceleration is to help the player to get to the speed faster, So I knew that was big. The only reason I put Brawler on all my players because I wanted to see how I never did it. I wanted to see how it affected my team, and it did work. But just so you guys do know, I got both maxed out. That's the whole reason why I'm doing this video. It's because I got Brawler maxed out and I got Sprinter maxed out. I got 49 out of 30 Sprinter and 32 out of 30 Brawler. So I was able to put both. They're both maxed out on my team, but I put them on the players now that actually really need it. Like for instance, I feel that Emmitt Smith, Torrey Holt, players like that should have actually Sprinter. And other players like Dwight Stevenson, Brian Waters, Joe Thomas, and so forth. I think I put Sprinter on him, right? But anyways, on Zach Martin, the main people, they should actually have Brawler. And the reason I put it on Brian Waters is because it really didn't make a difference. And I think on my Cowboys team, I needed to add Sprinter, so it's still the same. So anyways, the whole thing is I put it on people that actually needed it. Some of my linemen, my D-line have Brawler. Most of them. I think the only one that I put it on was DeMarcus Lawrence, because for some reason, him and Dwight Freeney, when I actually put the Sprinter on him, they actually boost up in overall. If I were to take the Sprinter off and put Brawler on Dwight Freeney, he actually just stays at 95 overall. So, and a matter of fact, just so you guys know, he's actually a new right end that I actually added to my team. And the reason why, because I know he's going to get an upgrade, and this dude is a goon. I'm going to tell you that right now. Like, I was more than happy to get him because I know this individual is a goon on the squad, and I want to make sure I have him now, so when his upgrade comes out, I don't have to spend a ton of coins trying to get him. So I have him now. So if you guys want to go ahead and take note of that and may want to pick him up yourself, go ahead and do it. But I like him, and eventually he's actually going to be my starter eventually. So I'm going to go ahead and wait for that. The next person I'm waiting for is John Randall. So anyways, so certain players, like for instance, Alan Page, when I put Brawler on him and maxed out, he actually boosted up to a 99 overall. Just with Sprinter, he didn't do it. So that's what you have to go through. You have to go through your squad and be like, okay, well, what's actually going to work for my squad when it comes to actually adding the Brawler and the Sprinter. Your squad might be different, mine's different, but this is what I've done. I put on most of my D line and on most of my O line, I put Brawler. Everyone else, I put, or even on some of my linebackers, but on everyone else after that, like on my cornerbacks, my wide receivers, and even on my quarterbacks and my tight ends, I actually put Sprinter because I want them acceleration. I need them to move as fast as they can as soon as they get off that line, and acceleration is actually going to get them there. So that's a big reason why I actually did that. Okay, so Now let's go ahead and so I'm gonna show you the stats. Now that I actually have sprinter maxed out on Ezekiel Elliott, I want to show you a big difference. Okay, before I think I had like 95 acceleration on Ezekiel Elliott. Now that I have 97 acceleration, I'm telling you right now, I did gameplay with him. I really wish I wasn't lagging like I did, because this dude, I'm telling you, he did some amazing stuff. And if I wasn't lagging, it was hard for me to juke and everything because I was lagging. But anyways, this guy was breaking tackles, everything like that. One of the games, I think it was just like the first, what do you call it, the dude rage quit. But I'm going to show you all those. I think I'll be able to put 2 games in one, the other one I'll be able to do 1 game. But I'm going to basically going to show you those games. You're going to see like how they operate. But once I actually get better, I wouldn't even say reception. I don't know. I think it's the EA, it's with their servers that are acting up, because my reception over here is good. But whenever that actually settles down, then I'll be able to do a lot more for you. But just know all the gameplays also, they're gonna be all, you know what I mean, that's what it is. They're basically based on Emmitt Smith, Ezekiel Elliott, and then when I'm on defense, you know, I try to use their Jalen Smith. So the next thing I want to talk about right here, so you could just like, so let's just show you. Let me show you one more, okay? So let's go here, Torrey Holt. So where's the acceleration at? It don't show the acceleration right here. Still look at here. Now that I actually put sprinter on him, he gets 99 acceleration. So it's gonna make a big difference in my opinion. Now that I actually have sprinter back on him, I'm happy to. So now I want to show you how I was able to max him fully out. What I've done to actually be able to max him out. Because if you just have a squad and you're like, okay, I want to max out both of them, and you don't have certain players or certain things in your lineup to help you do it, it's gonna be very hard. So this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're here, sprinter brawler. So what I done was, you have to make sure, if not all, like majority of my backups, they're powered up. Because remember, you can't add sprinter or brawler or anything if your card ain't powered up. Last year you're able to, this year you're not. I think it's pretty dumb, but that's what they did. That's how EA did it. It is what it is. But you have to actually have power ups in your lineup to get it. Another thing too is some of them, like Zach Martin, like when they get to a 95 overall, actually just stock, not blue cans, just stock, you're able to get ×2 sprinter or ×2 brawler. So that's another thing that I did too. So I powered up my cards. Majority of them, they're up to a 95 or higher, so they're able to get ×2 whatever when it comes to sprinter on brawler. So that's what I did. All my backups, all my players, there's only a couple players that I have that are actually not power ups. So like Devin White, there's like probably like 3 or 4 maybe, but majority of them, they're power ups, or they're able to get the sprinter and brawler, and majority of them able to get ×2. So that's how I was able to do it. Just in case you guys are like, well, how can I do it? Or I'm gonna go to my squad and do it right now. If you don't have a certain squad, it's gonna be harder for you to do it. Like for instance, Javanian Clowney, he gets ×2 brawler, and the reason why, because he's higher than a 95 overall, but the 95 overall is actually the minimum you have to be to get ×2 sprinter, brawler, or whatever else you want to add when it comes to those physical chems. So that's what I did. So that's what I looked at. I was able to, as you could tell, I was able to get actually more. As you look out here, I got 49 out of 30, and we're here 32 out of 30. I barely made the brawler, because I don't want brawler on everyone. Not everyone needs it. Only like certain people that need it, you know. Majority of everyone else should have the acceleration. But yeah, that's what I did. All my backups are 95 or higher, or they're actually power ups, like I said. Because look at, even my D tackle, I had to power up this D tackle, which he's actually a new member to the squad, in order to get him to the ×2 brawler, as well as Dwight Freeney. He has ×2 sprinter, but I was able to power him up and add that on there, and to get the pass rush and everything. Same thing with D4, same thing. I think he went up in overall because he was just a 96, is because I actually have 5. I was able to activate the first tier of the 49ers. Just say that, because it's not necessary you have 5 49ers, because the thing is that some of them have like ×2, ×3 49er chem. I was able to activate the first tier of a 49er chem, so I was able to get D4 to a 97. And it did help out to have the other chems too, which is pass rush as well as brawler. So that does help out too. So I wanted to point that out to you guys. So once again, to reiterate, for those who are curious, the reason why I was able to get maxed out brawler and sprinter again is because my first string as well as my backups are power ups, and a lot of them I was able to get ×2 or ×1, or I'm just able to put sprinter or brawler on them, period. That's why. So even I got 2 fullbacks right here, like they're not going anywhere. I'm gonna keep both of them. So that's why I was able to do it. Michael Gallup, no, he's not a power up. and he doesn't get sprinter. But the thing is, majority of my players do, so I was able to get it. So just keep that in mind as you're building your squad. Like, look at your squad, calculate everything. If you're able to get 30 out of 30 sprinter, and then you're able to get like 10 out of 30 brawler, it might be worth doing. I'm pretty sure it'll still help certain members out of your squad. Do it the way you feel you're gonna do it. I wanted to make sure that I actually had, I was able to actually max out both of them, and I was able to. You know, it took a little time. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little lengthy, it's a little costly too when it comes to actually doing this. But you know, I had the coins, I had the players, I had like so much thing because I grind. Like majority of my team, I don't spend money on it, but I only spend a little bit of money on it. I actually grind like crazy to get this team. Like, that's serious. Like, I like to grind more. I really enjoy it. I try to get as much free stuff as I can, and that's what it is. But I'm gonna leave it right here though when it comes to actually breaking down that I actually got maxed out brawler and sprinter, and then I told you the gameplay is gonna be coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. If everything goes right, it will be out as soon as possible. So another thing that I want to mention too is that I'm going to be doing a lot more throwbacks in order to make, you know, Madden more interesting. Another thing with the channel too, because I know certain people are asking me like, hey, you're going to do the NBA stuff. Most likely I'm not going to do the NBA on this channel. And if I do, I might be on another channel. I'm still thinking about something creative with another channel if I do that. But with this channel, just to let you guys know ahead of time, it's all going to be about football, gaming, and just gaming in general. But I might do maximum football. I might do other football games, whatever at times. Like if they come out with a NCAA, or they come out with, you know, another football game like XFL or so forth, I will be adding that to my channel, because to me it's all football. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you tune in because you guys like football, right? Especially Ultimate Team. So I probably won't be doing a lot of that. The majority of it is going to be Madden, you know, an Ultimate Team specifically. But I will be adding stuff like that to the game, and also throwbacks. I'm gonna be able to do some good throwbacks and actually make. I got some stuff in storage for you guys, so hopefully you guys stay tuned for that. Like, I was able to locate some games I didn't even know that was out there when it came to football, just to show you guys that, you know, just to break up the monotony of Madden, you know, doing the same thing over and over, and just to make this more interesting. But just remember though, this channel is gonna be strictly for football. A majority of it's going to be for Madden Ultimate Team, but I'm also going to add other things too, just to make it more interesting for you guys, you know, just to be like, okay, this is something different. It's still football, but it's still something different. I'd like to check this out, because I know I'm a football guy, and I like to check out other football things too, you know, especially NCAA, XFL, and other games out there when it comes to football, like Maximum and stuff, so forth. But to me, in my opinion, Madden still is the best, but, you know, I will be doing that, so I wanted to let you guys know ahead of time before that. So if you guys see videos out on that, you know why. But that will be later on, so just stay tuned for that. Might even be in the near future. Let me see how everything goes, but just know that I'm preparing for all that too. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right here. If you guys like what you see, drop a like. If you guys think subs to the channel, there will be more great, amazing content coming your way. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm out.